Welcome to the Exit Plan Show. Today's guest is Elizabeth Mowers. She's a Member Services Director at Business Enterprise Institute in Denver, Colorado. Stick around the end. We're going to give you an opportunity to subscribe to a newsletter and also win a free copy of the #1 book about exit planning. Thank you to Zarlingo Robb, CPAs and Business Advisors in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, for providing a location for us to film this episode. At Zarlingo Robb, they think like business owners. For more information about Zarlingo Robb, please click the link in our website show notes. Hi, I'm Norman A. Hood, financial advisor and host of the Exit Plan Show. I interview America's top advisors like today's guest, Elizabeth Moore, to help business owners like you enjoy more personal freedom, grow your company faster, and retire someday on your own terms. So again, with us is Elizabeth Moore with Business Enterprise Institute in Denver, Colorado. She manages a national network of exit planning professionals. And if you want more information about Elizabeth or Business Enterprise Institute, you can check out the show notes at the end of this episode. So welcome to the Exit Plan Show,
Thank you.
Elizabeth. And today we're going to talk about step 3 of the exit planning process. And I know that you're a problem solver, so I'm just going to let you take it away and tell us what problems come up when business owner clients are trying to build and preserve value in their business.
Sure, thanks, Norm. We see a lot of different kinds of problems in what we call step 3, but it's really a huge area of planning for business owners who are at any stage of their business. So this is one of the things that's sort of universal to all owners of all privately held businesses everywhere, and that's building value at a rate that is sustainable and then protecting the value that they've built. So business owners don't want to go through a lot of trouble to build value only to find that the value is eroded through some other circumstance or is put at risk unnecessarily. So there are many, many things that business owners need to do in order to build value and then protect what they've built. And we just see a lot of different kinds of situations that business owners find themselves in where this kind of planning is really important. So I can give you a few examples. We see a lot of business owners who have focused so much on working in their business that they've neglected to really develop their management team. So our advisors spend a lot of time with their business owner clients asking very simple questions like, what is it that you do at the company? And if you weren't there to do it, who would do it for you? And when business owners aren't sure about the answer to that question, that means we have a lot of work to do in developing a management team. And it doesn't really matter if they want to transfer their business to their children who are working in the company right now, or if they want to put it on the market and sell it, or go get a private equity investor. A strong company has to have a good management team, and business owners who have taken all the burden on themselves and have felt that they were the only ones who could do things well and do things right end up running into problems. So it's time to start evaluating, what do you do as a business owner? What are you good at? How does it make a difference in the future of the company? And then, is there anyone else that we could get to do that? Is there anyone who can help you with it? Is there anyone whose skills right now inside the company are appropriate for taking over some of those responsibilities? And if not, then how can we help you recruit the kind of people that you do need? And often the kind of employees that business owners have when they first get started are not the same kind that they need in order to get to the next level. So we need to really develop a more experienced, more sophisticated management team over time, and we want to develop those skills and take what were previously employees who were maybe a little bit more of followers, and we want to maybe now start to develop the leaders and let our business owner clients kind of step back a little bit. So that's all part of building value, and it's one of the really most important areas that we focus on through the advisors that we train and then through the business owners that we work with. And as we're going along with developing management team and delegating responsibility from business owner clients, then we start to see all kinds of other things: relationships with customers and vendors, structure of the business, tax planning. There are a whole myriad of things that business owners can look at that are potential areas that have an opportunity to help us build and protect value. So one of the things that a lot of our advisors focus on is something called value drivers. Value drivers is essentially the aspects of the business that are the most likely to build value at the highest possible rate. So we don't know what those are. They're different for every business, but what we see is that once a business owner is able to uncover the value drivers in his or her particular business, then we can start to work on those things, and then we get more bang for our buck. So we start to build value in areas where we can have the greatest possible impact. And all of these things combined, from management team to internal structure of the business to tax structure of the business, dealing with customers, all the way down to protecting intellectual property, making sure that proprietary processes in the company are well protected, making sure that we are capitalizing on our unique strengths in the business, and then doing some additional planning to sort of document those things, to protect them through legal documentation if that's necessary. Maybe to put incentive plans in place for some of those key people that now we've hired, we've trained them, they seem to be critical to the business. We'd like them to help us continue the success of the business. Those people might need incentive plans in order to retain them and really motivate them to continue to focus on the things that are most valuable in the company. So all of those things together then start to sort of build towards a business that has the greatest possible value and the least possible risk, so that whatever it is that this business owner would like to do, whether it's continue to own the business forever and just take a step back, maybe travel more, go on vacation. Maybe the next business owner wants to sell for the highest possible price and get out. Maybe another business owner wants to keep the business around for the benefit of his or her family. And whatever that is, the stronger the business is and the healthier that it is and the more planning that's been put in place, the more likely those goals are to be achieved.
Okay, great. So I think we covered that pretty well. If you want more information, though, you can visit the show notes on our website, and you can check out Elizabeth's background. You can also check out the services offered by Business Enterprise Institute. And while you're there, take a look at our newsletter, too. You can subscribe to it, which also gives you the opportunity to win a free copy of the #1 book about exit planning. Thanks for joining us.